right. It'll sign you right in.
Install Go meeting. Wait. Am I in the right? The globalgomeeting.com /sign.
If you click it, it's probably gonna have it'll bring up a browser screen, and then it's gonna probably try to install GoToMeeting.
Restart the download. Oh. Uh-oh. Failed to start application.
Would it be easier for me to send you a Join Me invite?
Well, maybe. I mean, we could try. Yeah, it's not allowing me. I don't have, long story short, my hard drive crashed about 2 weeks ago, so I have another computer. And yeah, so the computer's not the best. I apologize for that.
No worries.
I don't get a new computer until Monday, so.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to send you a Join Me invite, and then hopefully you'll be able to see my screen at that point.
Okay.
Let's see. Go. All right, you should have just received that invite. All right.
Okay. Yay. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely. So you can see the Oopgo homepage now?
Yes, yes.
All right. So here at Oopgo, and how I generally, if you have any questions at any time, feel free to stop me and ask, and we'll answer those to the best of our ability.
Okay.
Okay. So here at Oopgo, we specialize in digital marketing intelligence, and we've developed several technologies which for the first time allow companies to see all the activity that's taking place on their website. And what's kind of at the core of this technology is what we call customer interaction recordings. And what those are basically user videos. And so one of our biggest differentiators is our data capture. And so we capture every data point for when a person comes on your site, every mouse movement, click, scroll, text input. And we capture all that data, and it allows us to do a lot of different things. But one of the things it allows us to do is to create these user videos. And so if I click this button here and pop it out, it allows us to actually see from the exact resolution of that person's screen exactly how they saw it. And what we wanted to do was to really put companies in the shoes of their users as they're on their website and let them see exactly what their user experience was and how they use the website. With the understanding that especially these days, that transition and more and more people these days are going to different platforms like tablets or mobile, and we really wanted to be able to let you see from that specific user's experience, no matter what platform they came on, and let you see exactly what they saw and how they were interacting with your site.
Right.
So how we kind of organize all that, and what you'll see on this screen is a historical view, person by person. So the complete history of what a person has done on your website in over time. And so let that load real quick. And kind of how we divide that up. So what you see here is all the activity from one specific person, and we divide that up into customer sessions. And kind of how we define a customer session is, a person comes on your website, they might look at a couple of products, and then they leave. That's one session. So if they were to come back 5 minutes later or a day later, we would consider that a separate session. And so you can see through this historical view in different sessions, they might come back and look at a specific page 2 or 3 times trying to get more information, thinking about potentially buying, and you'll be able to kind of see how that person has come to your website and what they've done over time. So if there was a specific session that you wanted to see, we go ahead and click on it, and it's going to bring that session up to this main viewer, and again allow you to see from their exact perspective exactly what they were looking at and what they saw and how it looked to them.
How do you distinguish between impressions and uniques then? Or is that just an impression and there are no uniques?
So,
you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure I understand the question. And so, are you? So like with an impression, is that something that's very like a short visit, or uniques are like?
Well, yeah, the unique is the first time the person comes, and then it's not counted again because then it's just considered an impression. It's like, you know.
So we track everything either by default we track it by IP, but we can also use cookies. So once that person comes on, and if they come on again, we continue to house that in this historical view.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, is this just for the website, or do you guys go as far as have a platform for us to create ad banners, and then you follow the user within the ad banners?
So
we work with a company that is doing that.
So
I'm not sure how this is differentiated.
So what we would do is, so for instance, like those banner ads and email advertisements and all the different advertisements are gonna have unique identifiers, and so it would allow us to let you know where they're coming from, whether it's a specific banner ad campaign or an email campaign, or if they clicked on a pay-per-click thing on Google. We would let you. It would allow us to tell you where they came from, the source they came from. So you can track, the different campaigns you have and the ROI those campaigns are providing to you.
Right, right.
And so as we kind of scroll down here, we have several default analytics that are displayed for the specific user, and they go on to every person. Again, going back to our data capture, we capture everything that takes place in your website, and when you have, for instance, for PE.com, that looks like that gets a lot of traffic, and you're not going to want to go through and look at every video or look at all the data that's associated with each of those visits. But what we can do is to get on these dashboards the important information that you're looking for, and also, and I'll talk a little bit more about this in a little while, but allow you to drill down to those high-value people. Maybe those people who are purchasing things or filling out contact forms or doing specific actions that you're looking for, so that you don't have to look at all the videos for everyone. You can just drill down to the ones that are most important for you. Okay, so here, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to interrupt you.
Go ahead. Feel free.
I think who you need to be talking to is our actual business development director. He handles all the he handles everything on that end if it incorporates other programming into our system. Like if you're wanting to run a campaign, I would be the person you want to talk to, but it sounds like you're on the business development side, and so I would rather you talk directly to the director. It makes more sense because he's the one that's going to, make or break us working together. Can I give you his information? Or, I mean, unless you want to give it to me and want me to relate it to him.
No, we'll contact him.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Because I just don't want you to, I don't want to waste your time when I'm not the person to decide on moving forward. It's actually going to be Andrew McFadden.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what we can do. I can send you an email with a little bit more information and a couple of links, and then
that'd be great.
If you could just reply, or maybe you can send that to him and give us his email, and we could try to set up a meeting that way.
Yes. If you send me the links, I will reply and CC him on it, and that way you'll have his information and he'll have the heads up, and then you can go ahead and email him from that point.
Okay.
Sound good?
That sounds good. We appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, thank you for your time. I just don't, I want you guys to be talking to the right person.
No, we get that. We appreciate that. So yeah, so we'll work the thread out with you and see if we can get engaged with him.
Okay, perfect. Perfect,
Okay.
perfect. All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Sure, have a great
You too,
afternoon.
Tina.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.